my name is Astrid Longhurst and I'm the founder and director of the Institute for Body Confidence Coaching, and you are so welcome on this unique specialisation training course. I'm really delighted to have you here and I hope that you will get a huge amount from this course. Throughout this course I will be teaching you how to become a certified and professional body confidence and well-being coach, and this is exciting because the course, as I found when I was going through my own journey of trying to look after myself and learn about body confidence and how to live really well in this world, the journey changes you. And my personal wish is that as you go through this course, is that not only you enjoy every moment of it, but also as you go through the exercises and you understand perhaps more and more about your own relationship with your body, that this also changes you, because one of the greatest things that we can ever see is people who have really changed and they're embodying and living their own sense of body confidence, and that's powerful. So when you combine that with these wonderful coaching strategies and information that I will be sharing with you on this course, then that's powerful, and you know that's what the world needs right now. So as I said, you are so welcome. So the course will take you through 5 bodies. And I've put the course into 5 different modules, and the modules are the physical body, the mental body, the emotional body, the soul or the spiritual body, and the cultural body. And as we work through all of these, you will understand and see how all of these different bodies fit together to actually create this amazing relationship that we have with our own body. It's a holistic practice. It's a holistic coach training. And all the way through, I invite you to try out the exercises for yourself first. You know, don't just read the material, but actually engage with the material. Get really involved in the material. Make your own notes as you listen to some of the lectures and the presentations. You know, or when you're learning something, I always think it's a great idea to see, ask yourself, how does this apply to me? What do I make of this? What are my feelings about this? Get involved. You know, don't be passive. You know, listen to what I've got to say, but then even write down your own questions of what you need to know. And then you can always ask me those back, or you can ask the group that is training as well alongside you. So that's powerful stuff. So my wish, and I suppose my passion, is for you to become really not only just professionally qualified in body confidence coaching and you know, that sense of being able to help others, but to really shine your own light out into this world. And if you've got a passion for health and well-being, then this is absolutely the right course for you. So you're so welcome. So as a certified body confidence coach, you will be able to really help people in a number of ways. You will be able to really help them change their viewpoint and their beliefs about themselves and their bodies. Now this is important, and there's a lot of this is covered under the mental body module, because when we start to change our beliefs and our old story about ourselves, that's when we really start to change. That's when our experience of life becomes happier, more fulfilled, more content, and we feel more embodied. We feel more engaged in everything that we do. We've got this confidence that no matter what is happening outside in the world, we're safe in this world, we're safe in our world. So I'll be teaching you a lot of these wonderful, really amazing strategies you can do and use to help people change the way that they think. And when you change the way you think, you change everything. So that's one of the ways that you'll be able to help. Another way that you'll be able to help is really helping people tune into what are they hungry for. So this course is really at the leading edge of a movement that is rapidly changing our relationship to ourselves, but also our lives and also the planet that we live on. And that's very empowering, because when we're looking at, for instance, things like hunger, and so many people are struggling with eating disorders. Their relationship with food has never been so toxic or never been so confused. There are so many diets out there, and so many people are continually following the program that they've always followed, but they're still not getting the results that they want. So something's missing. So this course really teaches you how to work through a unique system that I've developed called the 5 Hungers. And you will be able to pass that on to your clients and and also your family and also yourself. and to really help people understand what it is they are truly hungry for, and then start to really work into authentic eating, intuitive eating, conscious eating, mindfulness. This is powerful because this is where the changes happen. You'll also be able to be starting to help people tap into their own body intelligence and their body wisdom. And this is really, really strong because, we have the answers. We know the answers, but what's so often happened in life that we've covered up all of our own knowings, if you like, and our own intelligence in favour of looking at somebody else's way of doing something. Now, this course is not about just losing weight. This course is actually more about, sure, if you've got a client that comes to you, and many clients come in because they're unhappy with a part of their body, they're unhappy with their size, they're unhappy with their shape, they're unhappy with a certain aspect of their appearance. And that may be the initial reason that they come into this course. But actually there's something far deeper that's going on there because they're only seeing one side of what is making them unhappy. So you may get clients that come to you and they want to look at losing weight. They may want to look at gaining weight. They may want to come and just be happy in the body that they have. This course addresses all of those things. And that's powerful because it's not simply about being able to lose weight, because as we know, it doesn't guarantee happiness. You can lose all the weight you want in the world, but if you haven't changed your mind and you're not living from your heart and you're not really having a really strong relationship and a good relationship with your body, then everything else is irrelevant. So your role as a coach will be able to identify what your client wants and able to use the best techniques, strategies, exercises, ideas, concepts to help your client get that. So this is exciting. But also, I think more than that, for me as a coach and as an author and a teacher, it's about the passion that I feel and the deep fulfillment that I feel when I'm able to actually help somebody else live a better life and make changes in their life that are so positive. So that is my wish for you too, and that this shines out in all different directions in your own life. So I hope that you enjoy the course, and it's such a delight that you're here. Thank you so much for being here, and I look forward to seeing you again on all of the different presentations as we go through. So thank you again so much. Lots of love. See you next time. Bye-bye now. Bye. Hello, welcome to the Foundation module. I'm so delighted that you're here. And I just wanted to have a little bit of a chat with you about the requirements for the course, because I think this is really important to just have some clarification around, and also to hopefully put your mind at ease, because I think sometimes, when we're studying or we start a new learning program, it can bring up a lot of fear. It can bring up a lot of self-doubt about, are we able to do this? What if we can't? What if we think, well, I haven't been in studying or school or college for a long time, and it brings up a lot of self-doubts. Will I be able to write the essays? What about, spellings and things like that? And what about, is there an exam to do? And really what I wanted to do just in this little chat is just to hopefully put your mind at ease, and also to say there are many ways that I can help you get the best results from this course. So if you have any worries or doubts or questions, please talk to me, because that's what I'm here for. I want you to get the best out of this course, and I want you to be your best, because that's what this whole course is about. And also this is what it's about as you go forward from this course and you take into whatever work you may do with this, or even if it's just for yourself personally. So I just wanted to address some of the concerns that might come up around the course requirements and what you may need to do. So if you look in the foundation module pack that you've got, and you will come across a piece of paper just saying, or in the actual pack saying course requirements. So I've just got the piece of paper here that I just wanted to walk you through really and talk you through. So if you just have a look at that. And I just wanted to say straight out that there is no formal examination on this course. There is, however, a continuous assessment. Now, for me, this works so much better, because so many people, when they get into any kind of formal exam, everything that they ever knew just goes completely out of their head. There's a lot of stress, there's a lot of tension around that. And to actually just minimise that and do away with that, and actually it's it's so much more about the process when you can see somebody evolving through the course. And so this is why I prefer to do a continuous assessment. And that means exactly what it says. We'll be looking week after week through your weekly journals, what's coming up, questions, the experiential learning days. So it'll be just an ongoing awareness of how you're doing. And also, your own evaluation is really key here, not just mine. This is about, you evaluating yourself as well and looking at yourself and saying, where am I struggling, or where do I need a little bit more help, or where am I falling back? And all of these are really normal questions, and they're part of life. They're part of any process of anything new that we do. So, please embrace all of that comes up for you. So the other requirement is that there is a journal of learning. Now, I find this absolutely wonderful because it's a way that you can use what you're learning and you just write it down in your own journal. Now, you might want to actually get a journal, a proper journal, and write this down. And then whatever you've written, just transfer it to a piece of paper, type it up. And I would love it if you would send your entry each week to me. So the journal of learning is really about a reflection. And it doesn't have to be long. It can just be a paragraph if you would like. So it's just really what have you learned? What came up for you? What were your ideas when you were going through maybe a different subject or a different part of the course? How would you apply it to you? Did it make you think of something in your own past that you can use and bring forward in your own study? So it's really up to you how you write this. And as I said, it's as much or as little as you want. But that would need to be emailed to me weekly, and that would be fantastic. And then that also gives me a really, really good idea of where you are, how you're doing, and the process. So that really helps as part of that continuous assessment. So there is an essay to write. Now, some people get really, really uptight about, oh my God, I've got to write an essay. I haven't written an essay since I was at school or college. That's fine. Don't worry about that. The essay is around from about 1,000 words to around maximum 2,500. Now, you can do anywhere between that. I think 1,000 words gives you enough time to actually put down your thoughts on paper. But you can also do, if you prefer, you can, instead of writing the essay, if you wanted to present that, you could do it as a presentation. So if your writing is not your thing, or you just feel really anxious about that, that's no problem at all. You can actually do it as a verbal presentation. So, and that can be enjoyable. So I'd love to just talk you through some of the ideas here that I've put down. There is no set title. So you can choose your title. This is lovely because this really helps you tap into what you're passionate about. But some ideas are here. So I've listed them down here. So some ideas are of titles for the essay: My Own Body Confidence and Self-Love Journey, and What I've Learned. That's just a personal exploration of you. So you know all about you. You're learning all about you. You're learning more about you. So that might be a lovely title for you to use. Why body confidence matters in the world today. So that might mean a little bit more research. That might mean also putting your own views across there, but looking at, well, why does it matter? What's the point of loving yourself and feeling good in your own skin? Because these are the really big questions that we have to ask ourselves. So that's a great title as well. Discuss an aspect of body confidence coaching and why it appeals to you. So as you go through the course, there may be different aspects that you really like. For instance, you may really love to work with the mind and challenging beliefs, and that you find that really, really important, and that that really, really stands out strongly to you. Or you may feel that when you study into the emotional and the energy body module, that working with meditations and energy work and energy medicine and mindful movement, that may start to really highlight, maybe even as a niche for you to take forward in your journey. So it's a nice, again, it gives you a lot of space. It's very broad that you can look at that. The importance of teaching body confidence and self-care early in life. So for those of you who maybe are really, really interested in working with young people and going into schools and teaching body confidence, this might be a lovely, lovely title for you. Why does it matter? Why does it matter that we teach our young ones how to actually love their bodies, love the skin they're in, and know their own boundaries and stand tall, even from an early age, and and learn how to value who they are. So again, that's a lovely one for those of you who are working with younger people. How life brings us opportunities to grow and become more of our best selves. Yeah, I mean, that is life, isn't it? Life is always doing this. It's up and down. Sometimes it does that for a while, but it won't stay like that, because we grow, we change, we age, we evolve, things happen. We gain so much, we let things go. We're constantly moving through life. So again, that's a lovely topic. The wisdom of the body is another one. Yeah, the wisdom of the body. How is our body the greatest teacher? How do we become embodied? How do we land here in this present moment? How do we learn to really listen to the wisdom of the body? Because as you go through the course, that's so paramount in that the body has its greatest teachings for us if we can just open our hearts, open our minds, and start to really connect with our amazing bodies. And the last suggestion of a title is discuss a book that you've read on body confidence or coaching and what you took away from it, and specifically why it made an impact on you. So again, a lovely title if you've been passionate about a book that you've read, and you might want to just critique that and put that into the essay. Why did you like it? What impact did it have? Why was it important? Why did it matter? What will you take away from it? So there's a wealth of title ideas there. But as I said, you don't have to take any of those either. You can come up with your own original title as well, and that's fine. So as part of the course requirements, there is a mini coaching session. This is around 10 to 15 minutes, and this can be done via the experiential learning days, and probably towards the last day of the course that we do that, so that you've had time to really practice your coaching skills. And again, it's about really being as relaxed as you can be. So it's just a very short session that you can do with another person in the room, and just to test that out for yourself. So so many people get very uptight about, oh my God, I'm going to be judged on my coaching, but really I'd love you to get that out of your head, that idea of being judged. It's really just an opportunity, just as you always do, just to practice and be there and to be wholeheartedly yourself. So often when we are thinking, oh no, I'm somebody's watching me, that changes how we are because somebody is watching us. But I hope to make that as relaxed and as easy and as fun and as enjoyable as I possibly can for you. So that's my intention here. And you know what? If you start it and then you have a couple of false starts, or you think, can't get my head in the right place, that's fine. Absolutely fine. You can just, regroup, get your breathing back, come back to where you are and start again. So, and also I was just going to say that if you don't want to do the mini coaching session or aren't able to attend one of those experiential learning days, then you're very welcome to send that to me on a DVD, or you can upload it to me as either a video session or an audio session. Now, either work for me, because I will be able to hear how you are speaking to your clients on an audio session, and also obviously if it's a video, then that's great because I can just see the interaction. But what I would say as well is that if you are going to do that, then please make sure that you've got a written permission from the person that you're working with. All of those uploaded or DVDs that are sent to me are held in the strictest of confidence. But I do need a written permission from the person that you will be coaching. And again, just make it around 10 to 15 minutes. You can go longer if you want, but 10 to 15 minutes would be great. And then the last thing is really a case study of a pro bono client. So it's a client that you would be coaching for free. And I would really advise you to maybe not work with a family member or even a close friend on this. I would really sort of maybe, put this out that if somebody would love to do some coaching with you, then you're offering it for free under the whole thing that, you are training and that's why they're getting this for free. And that you would be writing up their notes. When you're writing up notes as a case study, you can change the name of the person and you can disclose as much or as little as you want. What is really important is your process. It's about what you did. It's about the interventions that you used, the coaching skills that you used. So you can make this as unidentifiable as you possibly can as well. So it's a case study literally about that, and I would advise at least 4 sessions for this. And some of the things that would help you with this, just on the list, are questions such as this. So you would be looking for, what was the presenting issue? What did the person come in with? What did they want to change or achieve? The next one was, what were your own hunches or gut feelings or insights? Because very often, the first things that we're feeling, there's something there that can be explored as a coach. So it's just you noticing that. What coaching skills did you use and why? Why did you use what you used? Because as you go through this wonderful training, there will be so many things that you could use. And the way that I coach is very much, I kind of keep them all here. They're kind of all around my head. And it's a sort of, it's a sense of. So when I'm working with somebody, and they're saying certain things that might trigger, I'm just going to use that. I'm just going to bring that down and use. And I will use different ideas and different things for different people because everybody is different. So it's just being aware of what would you use and why did you pick that? How did your client respond? How did they respond to that? Were they open and, yes, I'll give that a go? Or was it sort of I'm not sure about that. Maybe that could be difficult for me. And how you worked with that. Nothing is right or wrong here. It's all just process. It's all just learning. It's all just exploring. What was your own growth as a coach? What did you learn out of coaching somebody else? Because so often in my life, the people that I've been coaching have also been my greatest teachers. Because I grow. It's not a you delivering to them. It's a two-way street. It's a collaborative process. So something they might say may trigger or spark a sense of, oh gosh, yes, I didn't realise that either. That's powerful when you have that. And that's exciting. So it's just being aware, again, awareness is key. And then, were there any changes that your client made? There might have been. There might not have been, because we all take our own time to make those changes. They don't have to happen in 4 weeks or 4 hours of coaching. Very often, the greatest change is you plant a seed and you let that seed then grow and nurture and evolve and become what it's meant to be. So, you're not looking necessarily for any changes, just being aware of that. But there might also be subtle things, a change in energy, a change in maybe what the client's wearing, a change in posture. These are all things to look for as well. As sometimes we think it's got to be a great big radical step that somebody makes. No, it doesn't. There's a lovely sort of thought of saying, just keep taking those small steps that keep leading you in the right direction. And the last question here is, what might you do differently next time? If anything. There might be nothing that you do differently. So you might want to factor in all of those questions to help you really structure how you write your case study. And as well, if, again, just as the essay, if you would prefer to do that as a presentation, you are really welcome. So if you prefer to talk about it from your notes, then do that too. This is about you. This is about you getting what you want. This is about you being as comfortable as you can. And to, really just notice what fears come up for you and what barriers maybe come up when you're thinking about, could I do that? Yes, you can do it. Yes, you can do it. And, you're here for a reason. And that's so important. And my job, my role is to really help you and give you 100% through that. There are many ways to achieve what you want. So I hope this helps. And I'm so looking forward to it. I'm so looking forward to reading your journals and just going through the process with you. I hope you have the most wonderful course ever. I hope this just enlivens you and causes you to sparkle in so many ways and shine your own light out into this beautiful world in a body that you love and that you can embody, and then you can teach and give that to everybody else. So I'm so looking forward to it. Thank you so much for listening. Take care. Bye for now.